defensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Green in at small forward. Zeller and Johnson are the bigs. Hairston is out there with Kemba Walker. Now here's Carter Williams following the miss by Kemba Walker. And Anderson kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Anderson. Pass to Livingston. Anderson, a screen on Hairston. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, I tell you what, it was a good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
On defense, Philadelphia. 4-point game. Walker dishes to Jefferson. And it's Noel with the rebound. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And the thing I took away from that game was how dominant they were on the boards.
Well, it's impossible not to see that domination. Based on the numbers, it was really lopsided in the rebounding battle.
Clock at 6. Carter Williams laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
That's good.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's Carter Williams. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy, and he contributed in a number of ways.
So it's the Hornets now. 76ers getting the bucket, and Green gets it to go.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Carter Williams against Walker. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Here's Green. Anderson with the block. And there's the call on Boss. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid, the pass to Anderson. Shoots from 14. Good! Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The drive by Green. Misses from short range. The 76ers leading by 6. Carter Williams kicks to Noel. They set the screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Al Jefferson.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Carter Williams, averaging 12 points a game. Here's Livingston, defended by Jefferson. 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. The shot is good off the backboard. He has 5.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Green against Anderson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, so important to have 3-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. You look at Green, dangerous player from 3-point land, a great talent with a great release.
And you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on this list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter and risk them blowing by you, or back off and give up the 3.
As well as they shoot it from out there, Steve, you know, I take option number 1 and hope for some help if they get by me. Because you give him room near the arc, and they'll make you regret it.
Now, here's Green. Turned in and out outstanding game against Chicago.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
The 76ers leading by 3. Carter Williams kicks to Noel. Carter Williams with it. And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Carter Williams. Dishes to Anderson. Green with the block. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And that one's good. Walker's got his first bucket in this one. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Anderson, a screen on Walker. Carter Williams against Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. That one wide left.
The defender had the position and the height. Even when you use the fadeaway, it's tough to overcome that. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah's checked in for him. In for the Hornets. Hornets leading by 6. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Green is out there with Van. And it's Walker in at the point guard.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Outside, Green. And he goes in for the dunk. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Bayless's shot is off.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Tries again, and Kid Gilchrist lays it in. Kid Gilchrist has got his first basket of the night.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Noel sets a screen for Roten, out left to the wing. And Bayless kicks to Roten. And he can't jam it through.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
And it's Green, missing.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Roten dishes to Bayless. Roten with it. He's picked up by Walker. Livingston. The 76ers again can't hit it. Hornets leading by 8. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Kicks it to Green.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league rankings. First in lowest turnovers a game. First in opponent points per game. And they're number 2 shooting from the stripe. I'd say they've taken advantage of the charity at the free throw line.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Anderson comes in for Jared Bayless. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Tony Roten. And then for Charlotte, Al Jefferson is checked in for Vonleh. Zeller comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Hairston in for Gerald Henderson. Carter Williams against Walker. Just 5 on the clock. It's Anderson with the drive, and he gets it to go. Anderson's got 8 points. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, boss in their last game out against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 40 points, and he was a thief out there as well, adding a hefty amount of steals to his totals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Noah's checked in. The Hornets on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Zeller. Here's Jefferson. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. And the Hornets lead by 11.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. And we've got a moment to see. Putting up 9 points per game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been held down a little bit lately, as you can see in his relatively average numbers. It's about time for him to explode, don't you think, Clark?
Yeah, I agree with you. It could be time for him to explode. I mean, he doesn't stay average for long. There's always a spurt lurking.
Hairston, the pass to Green. To the wing right side. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, 7 games back.
I think for Philadelphia, they've just got to learn a few lessons from what they're going through this year. I mean, to use that experience to make sure that they grow from it.
Well, you always want to be getting better, Clark. So I like what you're talking about. Sometimes you can learn from adversity, learn from your mistakes. That's what this club has to do from here on out.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Really an extraordinary game for Anderson. He's got 10 points and the 1 steal.
You just can't find fault with anything he's done here. The effort, the energy, his production, his defense, it's all there.
All hustle, non-stop effort from him all over that 94 by 50-foot box.
And the pass to Livingston. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Green on the money from 12 feet away. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
76ers moving the ball around. The 3 from Anderson, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. P.J. Augustine's checked in for Philadelphia. With the break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. You take a look at Green, a great player, 2nd in the league.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really the best way to describe them. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some, too.
Carter Williams kicks to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady. Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.